Recently, I've been really resonating with the quote,
No sleep, bus, club, another club, no fear.
I forget exactly how it goes, but that's what I've been feeling recently. For the past year of my life, I really prided myself on my ability to find a balance in my life. Productivity, creativity, fun. This past summer, I have been in my party. How much fun can I have? How many different things can I do? How out on the town can I be? I'm not for the streets. I'm on the streets at least. In our society, we have been programmed to believe that if we aren't being productive, then you should die. And there have been many times in my life, especially before summer, where I felt like if I was not checking off check boxes on my list of things to do, even if it was fun stuff I wanted to do, I felt extreme guilt about just letting loose. You know, I grew up Catholic, so there guilt and shame, that's one of my main emotions. And I feel like a lot of people also probably feel similarly to myself. So I thought, what better way to kind of encapsulate my summer so far than to have a summer sleepover? You heard that right, ladies and gents and whoever else. We're gonna have a little summer sleepover. I have a glass of Skinny Girl margarita, watermelon flavored, which tastes like ass, but I don't really have anything else, and also I'm probably only gonna have this one drink. It's gorgeous right now. It's the perfect temperature. What is that without having a little cocktail to go along with it? I mean, you can have fun without alcohol. Whoa. Let's take a sip to get kind of relaxed. Slight angle change because I do not feel like sitting up straight. Wanna hunch. To begin this glorious summer sleepover night, one of the things that I've been enjoying doing on my summer nights that are more chill, my nights in, is sitting outside on my little porch and reading a book. Whoa. The book that I've been reading, Slow Days, Fast Company by Eve Babbitt. I do like Eve Babbitt. I've read some of her other stuff before. I like this one because it's essay style, so I can finish an essay, close it, come back to it. Like, I don't have to keep reading it as fast as I can so I don't forget what I've read. You know when they say a book finds you right when you need it? This book has found me right when I need it. It's a bit chaotic, just about being young, wild and free. I mean, there's a lot of other nuances and things like that, but I relate to it at this moment. There's something very comforting about reading essays where maybe someone's being kind of messy, you know, where I feel like in the past I have had issues about not feeling so anxious over being a little bit messy, maybe making a decision that isn't the smart one. Obviously, you don't want to hurt anyone in the process, but staying out, going somewhere that you might not really know what's going to happen by the end of the night, kiss someone in the club type of thing, you know what I mean? Where, you know, potentially it could bite you in the end, but it's worthy of an experience. Last year, while I do think it was really good for me to have a very grounding year, this summer, I think I needed to let go a little bit. Not planning my weeks practically by the hour like I was a few months ago, and that worked then. I'm not saying it was bad. It feels good to not feel guilt or stress or, oh, I had something to do when I agree to go to happy hour on a Tuesday with my girlfriends. Because before, I would feel guilt about that, being like, oh, you know, this is fun, but I should be home researching my next move in my career path, like how I can get to the next step in my life. I was, for a long time, planning so far ahead that I was neglecting my life that I was living in the moment. Like, what's the point of planning if you're not gonna enjoy it when the plan comes up? And I feel like this book is a nice reminder that life experiences are what make your creativity better or what make your life more interesting, which I needed. I needed a reminder of that. So for our first part of the sleepover, I'm gonna read a little bit. Brief intermission to show you my son Stanley. Oh, what is that? His name is Stanley Yelnats. He goes by Stan from Holes. We got him from our good friend, her friend, who's now our friend. You know, when those type of friendships where a friend of a friend and then they become your friend. Anyway, he couldn't take care of him anymore, so we took him in. I never planned on having a cat, and now I feel very certain type of way about him. I love him more than I've ever loved anyone or anything in my life. I love him. So for dinner tonight, I thought we would make a very simple but absolutely delish summer salmon bowl. Stan joined. What? Let me wash my hands. Well, I have been into the vibe of kind of neglecting my health. Wait, I haven't been totally neglecting my health. I've been going to the gym still. I've been getting my steps in, but also I have kind of been like, I'll put whatever into my body. It's fine. You know, if there's a weekend where I ate out majority of the time, I'm not gonna punish myself for that, and that is important. It's fine. I have a weird issue with food that's gone bad, but I got this on Sunday. Today's Tuesday, so it's not bad. I will say one of my favorite things that I've been doing this past summer is I've been going to the lake a lot to go swimming. Just like after work sometimes, on the weekends preferably. You know, sometimes you bring a little wine, sometimes you bring a little friend. I don't know why it's so healing for some reason, but every time I go, it's just been reminding me that I am alive. Getting out of the house has absolved, like, it's a form of relaxation that I didn't realize I was lacking in my life until I have done it continually time and time again. So we're gonna pop her in the oven, and now we make the rice. This is a two-step recipe. Probably should wash my hands again. Sorry, I'm kind of like I can't control it. If I touch something that might have salmonella on it, Mama's washing her hand. What else have I been up to this summer while I wait for this to start boiling? I've been saying yes to plans more impulsively. So my friend Divya came over, it's her picture here, my cutie. She came over, we had some sangria, probably at like 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I shit you not. I'm never against a day drink though. God, I sound like such an alcoholic in this video. I swear I'm not. Anyway, later in the night, she was planning on going to a Hunger Games Capital themed birthday party. She told me that beforehand. I'm like, oh, that sounds so fun. But you know, it was a friend's party that I don't really know. So I wasn't offended that I didn't have the initial invite. Eventually she has to start getting ready, so I help her do her makeup. Side note, I love being a girl because doing someone else's makeup, I love it. It's so fun. We're having some more drinks and she asks her friend if I can come to the Capitol themed Hunger Games birthday party, and he says yes. So, you know, after drinking during the day, I was kind of feeling, I don't know, like, am I tired? Could I do something else tonight? Like, I wasn't drunk, I was just kind of a good tipsy, so I could have had a productive night. Then I decided, that's boring. So I got to go to the Hunger Games Capital themed birthday party, and it was so fun. I met a new friend who I plan on texting and trying to get drinks with soon. I'm going on vacation this next week though, so like I don't want to text her yet because then the plan will be too far out. But I was just socializing with a bunch of people that I didn't know, and it wasn't scary. It was so fun. It felt so nice to just be open to meeting people and not being so concerned, like, am I going to be hungover tomorrow? And I wasn't, because I was being a moderate drinker, but not being so worried about that. It was just a great night. Like, I would have never gone to that party if I was still all up in my head about what I'm going to do the next day. It was lit. Also, they did a reaping for a bottle of soju. I didn't win it, but I thought that was silly. I just love talking to people. This past month I've been loving socializing more than probably healthy for me. Okay, so my salmon is in the oven, my rice is cooking. It's gonna be about 20 minutes, so I'm gonna circle back when the 20 minutes are up. Dinner's ready. Kids. I was gonna make like a honey, like dinner's ready. It's not funny. It's not even funny. Wow, wee wow. Salmon bowl is just perfect. I'm gonna put some avocado in this. It's gonna be good as fuck. And yes, sorry if anyone that I work with is watching this video. Yes, I am the person who reheats salmon in the office communal microwave. I'm sorry. I don't think you can smell it that much, but I probably am nose blind to it. But I don't want to buy lunch every day. If I make salmon bowl for dinner, salmon bowl is coming with me for lunch. The most important part. Oh, that's disappointing. I thought this was gonna be like the perfect avocado. Damn it! I guess life can't be too perfect. I'm just gonna cut out the gross bits. At least I know that this won't give me diarrhea disease. Well, maybe. God damn, that looks fucking rotted. Wait, I have another avocado. That might have been my older avocado. I got one more after this if this one's bad too. So round 2. This one feels a bit firmer, but looks can be deceiving. Yay! Throwing away this nasty. Then we take our teriyaki glaze and we just glaze it over top. And look at her. She looks magnificent. I would do a mukbang, but I'm gonna eat this nasty style in a way where it would be, people would be accusing me of making fetish content, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna eat this. After I eat this, we're gonna do face masks. Or I'm gonna do one. You can do one too if you have one, but like that's up to you. Okay, bye. Baby. My baby. He's so large. He was fat when we got him, so you can't call me a bad pet owner. We're trying to figure it out. Before we do the face mask, also I have to take my hair out. It's hurting me. I have to show you the dress that I made the other day. It's so cute, but it wrinkles kind of easily, pisses me off. Isn't that right, my son? Isn't that right? Ah! You look so scary when you yawn like that. Anyways, I'll put it on. I'll show you plaid switch dress. Hopefully you can see it. Isn't this, this is one of my favorite things I've ever made. I kind of did a good job. I don't know where I'm going to wear this next. I'm definitely going to bring it on vacation with me and to iron it first. But it's literally, I wore it out to a bar. I felt 70s chic cute. Now for a little life update while we do this face mask. I dyed and cut my hair. I dried it yesterday and then I went into the humidity. So now I look like a witch. Proof that I dyed it yesterday. That's not a poop stain on my arm. It is the hair dye that won't come off. So last time I made a vlog, we were fresh off of my breakup that I had a few months ago. Since said breakup, there's been lots of highs and lots of lows. I would say in the last month, I've been feeling really good about my life, and I've been surrounding myself with great people, and that's been really helping me feel good about it. Oh, that's like way up in my nose. I think what I've taken away most from the breakup, and not so much to do with my ex, but how I feel very proud of myself that at 25, I'm in a stage of life where, I love having my friends around me, I love having my family around me, but when it comes to the end of the day, I love myself, and I am able to make it through alone. Obviously, having support is awesome, but at the end of the day, I enjoy my own company, so I don't necessarily need anyone else's company. I can choose to have company with me without absolutely relying on it. I don't know if I've ever been an extremely male-centered girl. I think everyone goes through phases where boys are very important, and I definitely have as well. But post this breakup, any man who enters my life is it's a plus rather than a completion. I think that's very important, especially as I get older. To be male-centered, it's just very exhausting. Sorry, Stan's a man. Actually, Stan is the man that's in my life. That's another thing. Getting Stan in my life, I've always been someone who takes care of people, sometimes to my detriment, where I'm not always putting myself first in scenarios when I should be. Having a little pet to take care of it fills that void of wanting to take care of something, and it's in a selfless way, because Stan, he obviously needs me to survive. I guess someone else could have him, but he's my cat, so I have to take care of him. Gotta wash this off my hands. Is he gonna be scared of me? It's Mommy! Are you scared of Mommy? That's my son. Yes, he's kind of naughty sometimes. That's not his fault. It is his fault. I've just been feeling very 25. I'm in my mid-20s. The world is in front of me, the past is behind me, and for the first time in a few years, I really have no clue what direction my life's gonna go in. Like, I love Chicago. Am I gonna live in Chicago in a year, 2 years from now? But it's a fun unknown as compared to a very anxiety-inducing unknown, which I'm enjoying. I will say, since we're talking about dating, I have been on some dates. I'm not going to talk about the dates specifically, but about the idea of dating again. I think it can be very intimidating at first, but it can be really fun if you are able to vet people off the bat properly to at least sort of maybe confirm that the date will at least be normal fun, then it's nice to get to know new people. Maybe I feel that it's fun because I'm not approaching it in a way that I am thinking I'm gonna meet my husband, so it's way lower stakes, which makes it more fun. I also think it's fun for the first time in my life, probably ever. I haven't been desperate for someone to love me. Sort of what I was saying earlier about getting to choose who I spend my time with rather than disliking myself, so hoping that someone liking me will make up for that. But since I like myself and I'm choosing who I want to hang out with and go on dates with, I don't know if empowering is the right word, but it's empowering to not feel like I have to be putting 110% into my dating energy, or else I'm going to be so scared that I'm going to end up alone and die alone. Because 1, I'll never be alone. 2, if I'm with my girls, then being alone is not that scary. And 3, even though it can be terrible, there is still a lot of love left in the world. It's not such a hopeless endeavor. And also it can come at the pace that it wants to come to me. I'm not on any timeline for anything at this exact moment in my life. So it just feels fun, fresh, and free. Hot girl summer, sort of. Off the topic of dating, because it's probably one of the least interesting things about me, as it should be for everyone, in my opinion. It's the end of July right now. I'm kind of sad for the summer to end. The summer isn't ending anytime soon, but I am a little bit scared that I'm going to fall into some deep, dark depression in the winter because this summer was like so... The emotions were high. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have a crazy crash. A crazy come down. Okay, I'm gonna go take my face mask off now. That's my work bag. Let's just get what are you doing? I guess we didn't do that many sleepover activities, but I did chat a lot. I have been really wanting to make a new video, but I've been at a standstill in my brain. Oh, yeah? I've been at a standstill in my brain on what I want to make, and I think I had to just rip the Band-Aid off and film something light, fun, to get back into the habit of it. I do plan on making, I know I have said this for the last few months, but I think it's finally time. I do plan on making a sort of video essay, personal essay, sort of like You Are What You Eat video, or that one sort of vlog that I made with the voiceover. I want to make another one like that, but more in depth. I want to go about a topic, answer a question, do some research maybe. I want to do a little deep dive in a kind of a twist of a way, but it's been really hard to figure out exactly what I want to do because I haven't seen a video necessarily like what I want to make, but all good things come in due time. I'm trying to strike a balance between something new and fresh and video essays, which is what a lot of people come to my channel for. So I'm sorry to all those who I disappoint by not making my classic video essays recently. I've had some ideas to make a sit-down video essay, but like I said at the beginning of this video, I've been too busy out partying. But yeah, thank you for watching. Stan says thank you for watching, and I hope you had fun at our little sleepover. He loves sleeping. See, Stan is the first person to fall asleep at the sleepover. Should I draw a mustache on him? No, he's too precious for me to draw a mustache on him. Okay, now bye.